Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. And so as you all know, I moved, but while I was moving, I found a bunch of older figures from Star Wars. And I just want to make a video about showing you all these figures. So here they are. Bunch of droids, guns, and a Jedi. And here are those figures. And actually, I was looking around and found a couple more older figures. Those ones. And here are all those figures. See, I know that these two aren't, like this Luke and that Han, they aren't that old, but they were in those two books because they have these medals on them. And I'll just go through these ones first since they're not as old. And I need to borrow his hair for something in this video. So they both have the same medals on them. They both have some holsters. This one has a gun though. No backplate, of course, because they're older figures. It's a shame though. He's got some cracks in his arms. And this is also where they gave Luke this super awkward hairpiece that makes him look like a girl almost. But the reason I need this Han's hair is because I have this Obi-Wan figure. He's not supposed to have this hairpiece. He's supposed to have this type of hairpiece. That just makes him look that much better. Yeah, these are all like first times or just like older figures. Like most of these battle droids are from the very first Star Wars sets, from the Phantom Menace. Cause there's this guy. I do have a Darth Maul somewhere. And this is the Darth Maul torso. You can see it's got no back printing, of course, but this really nice row printing. I found his head in my Lego bin. I kind of put it back in there, though, for some stupid reason. But I do have an older Darth Maul, too. And, like I said, most of these battle droids are from the Phantom Menace. Because there was this really old set that came out, which just had, it was like a battle pack of battle droids. But it was that little brown vehicle that carried a ton of them. So that's basically it for all the battle droids. So these are those jetpack troopers. And I know they're supposed to have gray arms and legs. Couldn't exactly find them. But those are those. And then these like pilot droids or whatever. And then there's also, I'll get to these guys last. There's also Jar Jar and a gun soldier. I know these aren't Jar Jar's legs. It's just what I found on such short notice. He had no legs. But you can also see his eye printing there isn't all that great right now. But the gun soldier, I believe, is complete. He's got his little shield there. I think he does have a weapon. Because they're such old figures. Oh, these ones actually have back printing. I know that these aren't like the first Jar Jar figures, or well, that one isn't. I just didn't actually think these guys had back printing on them. That's actually pretty cool. Never noticed that before. But he's got like that little brown thing on his face. I don't know if that's like a mask or if that's part of him. Then on to these two guys. So this isn't the old figure, because you can see this one's got back printing. This one actually came in a book, but it's got the same like all the same printing and everything, just that back printing. So I could technically do something illegal and erase that. I could say this is the original, but I would never do that. And then we have the Padawan Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's got brown legs, a brown cape, his little Padawan braid, he's got a blue lightsaber. He's got this very, he's got no emotion in his face, and then no back printing. It's a nice little figure there. I don't know why I took Luke off. And then the last two, Sidious and Darth Vader. So I think, like, there was this pack that came out a very long time ago that had these three figures in it. I think that's what I got. I just gotta find the rest of him. But Sidious, you can see that his printing is really awful right now. Again, no back printing, but he's got this yellow skin tone and like the same type of robes that Maul has and a hood piece. He should have a cane, I believe. Just haven't found that yet. And then, last but certainly not least, Darth Vader. I just put his head right there just so you can see what it looks like there. And then he's got his red lightsaber. Again, no back printing and no belt either. I think this was the very first Darth Vader figure. And then you can just take that off, put that on top, and that's what he would look like without his helmet on. So he has some very old figures. Look pretty nice after all these years. And yes, some of them aren't as old as others are. But I feel like some of these could go for a lot of money right now. Obviously, I'm not going to sell them, but they're good to have. And, yeah, I think that's it for today's video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. And by the way, tomorrow, doing the Sanctum Sanctorum. So if you stay long enough to listen to this, you'll know that tomorrow we're doing that guy. And that's it. See ya.